Hello, my dear student. Welcome to my channel. Here, Mr. Adi. Today, I'm going to start the simnet project. So, the name of this chapter is Excel 221 in practice, chapter 4, guided project 4 to 3, guided project 4 to 3, skills covered in this project. So, basically, these are the skills which we will cover in this video. Format data as an Excel table, resize and name an Excel table, build an advanced filter, for data by multiply columns, applying conditional formatting to filter, result, import a comma separate values, file, convert to a table to a range, use the subtotal command, create a pivot table, change the data source for our pivot table, create a pivot chart. Step to complete this project. So basically these are the steps which we will perform in this video, and almost like 15 steps are given to perform this project, and final figures are also given. Let's move on to step number 1. Before start this assignment, for your information, if you want me to do this project, I will do this just in 30 minutes and will give you A plus grade in this assignment. Even I will do your complete course like MATLAB, Excel, Access, Word, PowerPoint, Power BI and Outlook also, and I will help you in your other courses also like all type of accounting and finance, mathematics, statistics, information technology, computer science, management, marketing, all type of writing work, MATLAB, Python, C++, Java and other courses also. We are a complete team. That's why we are providing help related to all online courses, and we have a guaranteed that we will provide A plus grade in your all classes. It's better for you if you will make a for complete course. We'll charge very reasonable price like student price, and also we will give you a big discount if you will refer other students. Let's start this assignment. So our step number 1 is open the Clemenson start file. If the workbook open in a product review, click the enable editing button so can modify it. So basically in this point it says that open your Excel file. In Excel file you will see here enable editing button. So just click here at enable editing button. I have already enabled this document. So next is the file will be renamed automatically to include your name. Change the project file name if dragged to do so by your instructor and save it. So basically in this sentence it says that you don't have to save the file with your name because the program will add your name automatically. Like here my student name is Lovepreet. So step number 1 is done. Now step number 2. Step number 2 is copy the patient and equipment. Copy the patients and equip sheet, place the copy before the criteria sheet and rename the copied sheet advocate your ADV filter. So basically in step number 2, we will create a copy of patient and equip worksheet. So right click and just click at move a copy, and before a sheet, which one before a sheet? Criteria worksheet, and just select this option, create a copy, and after this we will just click that OK. So our new sheet is created before criteria worksheet. Just check here before the criteria worksheet, and we will rename this worksheet as ADV filter. Double click and Control V and press enter. You can right click, then you can also rename this worksheet in this way also. So step number 2 is completely done. Now step number 3. So our step number 3 is create and resize an Excel table. So step number 3 is almost 8 to 9 step. Now I'm going to do part A. So our part A is select cell A5 on the ADV filter sheet and click the format as table button, home tab style group. So basically in step number 3 in part A, we will select the cell A5 on the which one worksheet ADV filter. So first we will switch the ADV worksheet, yeah, this one, and we will select the cell A5. And next is click the format as table on home tab style group. Okay, so we will go to home tab. In style group we'll just click that format as table. So part A is done. Now part B. Part B is choose white table style light one. So we'll choose the which one style? Light one table style light one. This one. Okay. So we'll select this. Okay. Part B is done. Now part C. Part C is confirm that the range is A4 up to D60 and that the my table has header box is selected. So basically in part C it says that confirm that the range A4 up to D60 is selected. Yes, this range is selected. After this we will just click that OK. So this range is converted into table now. So part C is done now. Part D. Part D is create the table and select cell D59. Row 61 up to 63 were not included in this table format. The source data is from multiple files and not all rows were recognized. So basically in part D, it says that create a table and after creating a table, just select the cell D59. Yes. And row 61 up to 73 were not included in the table format. Yes, check here that row 59, row 61 up to 73 are not included in this table format. Now parties point to the table recognized handle at the bottom right corner of the cell D60 to display a resize pointer. Okay. So we will so basically in part A it says that just check here in D60 you will see in here the dragon point. Yes, dragon point. So part F just check in this figure. Okay. So part F is drag the pointer to reach cell D73. So we will drag this pointer up to D73. So this all table is converted. So all yes. So the table format is applied on this complete table. So part F is done. Now part G. Part G select cell A5 and click the table name box. So first we will select the cell A5. Name the table this one. So we will copy this name. Go to name box and control V because it's our cell A5 is already selected. So we will select this and we will press control V, paste this text here which I have already copied from a instruction file, or you can write this, okay, and press enter. So I have given so just click here in any cell and just go to name box, just click that arrow and we will select, we will confirm that I have given this name or not. Yes, this one, just select this and it shows that cell A5 I have given the name to this cell A5. So step number 3 is completely done. Now step number 4. Our step number 4 is create an output range for an advanced filter. So basically step number 4 has 3 parts, part A, B and C. Now I'm going to do part A. Part A is select cells A4 up to D4 and copy and paste them to cell G4. So basically in step number 4 in part A, we will select the cell A4 up to D4 and we will copy this and we will paste them in G4. So first we'll copy this A4 up to G4. Okay, just wait please. Okay, advanced filter. So we'll copy this, control C, and we will paste them in G4. Control V, yes. Part A is done. Now part B. Part B is type extra range in cell G3 and set the font to 14 point and also apply the italic. So we will copy this text and we will apply this text or type insert this text in G3. Remove the space also and press enter. Again select cell G3 and we will give to 14 points font size and also we will apply the italic style. So part B is also done now. Part C is adjust column width of our column J up to G up to J so that reach label display on a single line. So basically in part C, we will adjust the column width G up to J, select cell G up to J, and we will just go to at the end of J column and just when you will see in this type of sign. After this, we will just click at double click at the column J. Okay. So step number 4 is completely done. Now step number 5. So step number 5 is create an advanced filter. So step number 5 has almost 9 to 10 steps. Now I'm going to do part A. Part A is click the criteria sheet tab. So first we will go in answer sheet and we will switch the criteria tab worksheet, criteria sheet. And next is notice that the month year label displayed twice in row 2. So just check here. Yes, this month year is display twice time. Part B. Now part B is type greater than 12/31/19 in cell A3 to find record after 299. So we'll copy this. Okay. And paste this in A3. Cell A3. And also remove the space. Okay. Press enter. Part C now. Part C is type less than 1/1/21 in cell B3 to create an and filter. This criteria will extract record from 222. It finds record in which the date is greater than after 12/31/19 and before 1 up to 1/1/21. Just check here and figure. So we will just copy this and we'll paste this in B3. And also remove the space. Okay. Press enter. So part C is done. Now part D. Part D is click cell A5 on the advanced filter sheet and click the advanced button data tab sort and filter group. So basically in part D, we will select the cell A5 and select the cell A5 on which one worksheet ADB filter worksheet. So first we will switch the ADB filter worksheet and we will just select the cell A5 and click the advanced button and go to data tab and sort and filter group. So go to data tab and in sort and filter group we just click right advanced. Part is done. Now part A. Part A is select the copy to another location radio button. So we'll just select the copy to another location. And next is part F. Part F is verify that the range is cells A4 up to D73. If the range is incorrect, click and drag to select the range including the header row. So basically in part F, we will verify or confirm that the range A4 up to D73 is inserted or not. Yes, this range is selected in listing range A4 up to 73. Then press tab now. Part G. Part G is click the criteria range box and select cell A2 up to B3 on the criteria sheet. So just click here in criteria range and then go to criteria worksheet and we will select the range. Which one range? A2 up to B3 on the criteria sheet. Okay. So go to criteria worksheet and we will select the range A2 up to B3. Part G is done now. Part H. Part H is click the copy to box and select cell G4 up to J4 on the ADV filter sheet. So again we will go to ADV filter worksheet. Okay, here and we will select the range. Which one range? And G4 up to J4. Press tab. Sorry. Again erase this. Criteria range is A2 up to B3. Press tab and we will in part H we will select the cell G4 up to J4 in ADV filter. G4 up to J4. After this, we will just click red. OK. Yes. In I part, click OK in the advanced filter dialog box. OK. Just click red OK. So just check here. Filter is in advanced filter is and inserted here. So step number 5 is completely done. Step number 6. Step number 6 is sort data in the output range. So step number 6 says almost 7 steps. Now I'm going to part A. Part A is select cell G5 and click the sort button data tab. Go to data tab and then in sort and filter group. So we will just select the cell G5 and then go to data tab in sort and filter group. We will just click that sort. Part A is done. Now part B, choose image type for the first level. So we will choose image for the first level, image type. Part C is sort by cell values in A to Z order. So A to Z. Okay, it's already selected. Sort on cell values, order A to Z. Yes. Part D is add month year as the next level. Month and year. Click that add level and we'll just select the month and year. Sort by cell values and oldest to newest. Cell values oldest to newest. Part F is click OK. Click that OK. So this table is sorted A to Z. So part G is how to fit column H. So we select column H and just double click here. So step number 6 is completely done. Now step number 7. Step number 7 is apply conditional formatting and border. So step number 7 has almost 5 parts. Now I'm going to do part A. Part A is select cells I5 up to I6 and click the conditional formatting button. Go to home tab style group. So basically step number 7 in part A, we'll select the cell I5 up to I16. Copy this range and paste this range in the name box and press enter. So this range is selected now and then click conditional formatting. Go to home tab, just in style group, we will just click right conditional formatting. Part B is choose highlight cells rules and greater than. So conditional formatting, highlight cells rules and just select the greater than. Part C is format cells that are greater than 100 with green filled with dark green text. So greater than 100. Format cells that are greater than 100 with green, red, green filled with dark red, dark green text. After this, we'll just click red. Okay. So conditional formatting are applied now. So part D is select the extra range starting at cell G4 and apply all borders. So we will select this table and go to home tab and just click at border and we will apply the all border. So step number 7. Now last part is press Control Home. Press Control Home from your keyboard. Okay. So step number 7 is completely done. Now step number 8. Step number 8 is import a comma separated values 5. So step number 8 has almost 8 to 9 step. Now part A is click the expense info sheet tab. So we'll insert the expense info worksheet. Select cell A4. Okay. Part C. No, part C is click the from text CSV button, go to data tab, get and transform data group. Okay. So we will go to data tab and in get and transform data group, we will just select the which one? Text slash CSV. This one. Okay. Find and select the clean Clements and CSV slash 4 CSV file download from the. So basically this is our support file and we will import this file. So go there where you have already downloaded your all file of this module. So here, yes, this one. Okay, this is our support file. Okay, part E is done now. Sorry, part D is done now. Part E. Part E is click import. Yes, I already imported. So part F is verify the comma is selected as delimiter in the preview window. So we'll just check here as a delimiter, comma is already selected. So next is part G. Part G is click the load arrow and select load to. So click at load arrow and we'll just click at load to. Part H is select existing worksheet. Existing worksheet, select this one. Part I is verify that cells A4 up to A4 display as the destination and that table is how the data will be imported. So we will verify that cell A4 is selected, yes, and here we will just select the which one option? Table, okay. After this, part J is click OK to import the text data. So just click that OK. Okay. So step number 8 is completely done now. I have done almost 50% of this assignment because total points are 15 and I have done almost 8 steps. So if you want to get complete assignment, I will do this just in 30 minutes and will give you A plus grade in this assignment. Even I will do your complete course like MATLAB Excel, Access, Word, PowerPoint, Power BI and Outlook also, and I will help you in your other courses also like all type of accounting and finance, mathematics, statistics, information technology, computer science, management, marketing, all type of writing work, MATLAB, Python, C++, Java, and other courses also. We are a complete team. That's why we are providing help related to all online courses, and we have guaranteed that we will provide A plus grade in your all classes. It's better for you if you will make a deal for complete course. We will charge very reasonable price like student price, and also we will give you a big discount if you will refer other students. Thank you for watching this complete video.